need to record this. We need to record this indecency. This carrier butt pics. Okay. Oh man. Okay, what do we call the ranks? Hmm? Goat sex, yes. Sajuk's own units. Of course. That looks about right, yeah. I think this is proper. All right, well we're gonna have to put the Saban gunship and the Coalition gunship down on the very bottom here. And let me tell you guys something very important, okay? The reason why the gunships are going in the F tier is not even because they're bad, okay? It's not even because they're bad. It's because people are terrible with them and should just never build them, okay? Like, if people actually had a brain when they were using gunships, they would be on, like... They'd be on, like, B tier, I think. Okay? Yeah, so F tier is for gunship, alright? Okay, now we got that sorted out. I don't know. I mean, the funny thing is I kind of feel like... The funny thing is I kind of feel like every unit is just like a core unit, you know? Okay, but we can put the Gaussian carrier here. That's, you know, that's without question. Obviously. Obviously. What? Well, that's because you're a filthy heretic, that's why. Alright? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? You're wrong. Okay. And I guess in that sense, we have to also put the Conf carrier down in trash here. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you can all agree. Okay, but Heavy Railgun definitely goes into S tier, so does Honor Guard. In fact, you know what, let's make a new row. And let's call it, Rust Bucket. Okay, that looks good to me. We gotta change our colors. We gotta change our colors. Okay, but you need to know, where does Saban Rail and Saban Base Runner end up? Well, Saban Rails are easily the best railgun, and because I'm putting Gaussian Heavy Rail up there, then they have to be on Sajuk's zone. Okay, let's say D and F. Yeah, they're probably better than heavies, you know. Okay, well, salvagers are all, like, core units. I mean, I'm not even gonna put them on this list. They don't count. So how about base runners, okay? How about base runners? Well, Coalition base runner has to be pretty far up there, because it's got the turrets. In fact, let's put this in S tier, alright? You know, I agree with that analysis. Yeah, I agree with that analysis. Because the Saban base runner, if I can find it here, it's got that targeting jammer. That's pretty insane. Targeting jammer is pretty insane. Okay. And then Conf base runner is amazing for the blast drones, obviously. That's Gaussian. That's Conf. However, it's gonna go in the rust bucket tier because I hate... No, I'm just kidding. Nah, we gotta put this in this. Okay, you know the way that people play, like, with the blast drone factory? You know what I mean? Like, oh. If you get someone who really knows how to play that, they make a base runner look like an S tier unit, okay? So we're gonna put it up there. And the Gaussian base runner can go in A. I mean, Gaussian base runner is good, alright? It's good, it's good. But it's not like the other ones. It just isn't. Yeah, you've just got to, you know, because you're always gonna disagree, right? Yeah, free intel and heal. Yeah, I mean, it's a good unit. It's a good unit, you know? It's a good unit. I don't know. Yeah, no, kind of base runner is definitely S tier. Yeah, I like this. This looks good to me. Okay, Coalition Railgun. Definitely better than Gaussian Base Runner as well, you'd have to say. And AAVs have got to be up there too, right? I mean, like, how can you ever play a game without these things, you know what I'm saying? Here, we'll put Saban AAVs up there as well. It's true, it's literally the same unit, yeah. So, like, I don't know. How can we, like, differentiate between these two? They're literally the same. Alright, that's okay, though. And, like, assault ships, they just aren't in the same level, you know? They're fun, right? But they're just not in the same level. So, we really can't put assault ships up in the same tier as, like, AVs. Context of the faction, yeah. Well, that's true, but Saban is also going to focus more on just having the railguns. I'm going to turn this music down. Saban's going to focus more on the railguns, right? Surely. I think I put them just after. Honestly, I'm going to put Gaussian Siege in the trash tier. Not going to lie. They've been feeling really weak recently. I kind of just don't ever get anything out of them. Oh, and Conif Siege, of course, has to be in the S tier. But Sejuk's, oh, and they don't even believe in Sejuk. Can I put any Conif units in S tier? Okay, for the sake of the tier list, we're gonna let it happen, alright? But I'm not happy about this. Oh yeah, and ALMs. Oh my gosh. I freaking hate these things. We're gonna put them right after, like, Saban railguns, man. Okay, yeah, but K-Siege is not... K-Siege doesn't usually perform that way, Carrier. That was a one-off type of thing, alright? That was a one-off type of thing. But yeah, G-Siege is just... It's really felt underwhelming recently. I just can't ever get anything out of it, you know? By the way, Conif Honor Guard should go up here as well. I don't know where to put him. Who's better? Here, let's make another tier. A+, yeah, that's a better idea. That's a better idea. I like this. I like this. Yeah, you know, you're actually probably right about that. And then I'm gonna put Conif Siege. I'm gonna put it here. I think that seems right to me. Okay, but now we can... No, Saban Railgun has to stay up there. Because Saban Railgun is awesome. This looks better to me. This looks better to me. Saban carrier, we're gonna have to put it up here. We're gonna have to agree with the coalition carrier as well. Honestly, I'm gonna put the coalition carrier ahead of the Saban one. I think that's gonna make people angry, but... Saban carrier is only an A? No, 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 no. See, that's where you're mistaken. That's where you're mistaken. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna, like... reimagine this, because... AVs, man. They're wonderful. Nah, Saban Carrier belongs in A+, alright? You get that thing powered up, it's a menace. It's a menace. Hey, we saw it last game, alright? We saw it last game. Okay, what do we do now? Strike Fighters are definitely not good units, but they're fun units, right? This is the same guy who's always telling people to build Strike Fighters in games, by the way, but you know. No, they're going up here. They're going up here. And support cruisers surely have to be up there, but they're not, you know, they're not Sejuke's own. Certainly not. We'll put them on good units, you know? Where is Saban support cruiser? There he is. But we're gonna put this one ahead because it has that cool skin. You know what I mean? So, I definitely think Saban is ahead of Coalition in that sense. Yes. Okay, where's Coalition Turret? Because that's got to be on S tier, right? That's got to be on S tier. Okay, what are you feeling about assault cruisers? Hmm? How you feeling there? Because they're definitely fun. You know, they can't possibly go lower than this. They're good. They're good units. In fact, they're better than SCs, man. Come on. Yeah, these are good units. And we're gonna put Saban ahead of Coalition for the same reason, man. They've got that awesome skin. Are we gonna put Coalition BC on fun units? Yeah. I definitely am agreeing with this. I'm agreeing with this. Gonna put Coalition already there, but it's gonna be above the Strike Fighters. And I guess Saban has to be the same. But look, no unique skins, so it has to be worse than Coalition in this case. You were looking forward to good insights on all these units. Yeah, well, too bad. Too bad. And we're gonna put Saban Battlecruiser ahead of the Base Runners. Wait, what? Does it? Oh, it does! Oh my gosh, it does! Look at the stripes are like different Okay, yeah, never mind. Saban wins. Saban wins. But Saban BCs, I mean, man, you gotta put those things pretty high up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put those things pretty high up. Honestly though, overrated, right? People would probably put them on great units, but I'm gonna disagree. I think they go here. They're good. They're definitely good. Don't get me wrong. All right, but people build Saban BCs too much. Too much of that. Too much of that. Okay, Coalition Bomber. That's gotta be Sejuke's own. I agree with Saban as well. They have a different skin there too. Okay, so they win. I guess I have to do this as well then. Just carry over here. Yeah, they're overrated because I'm the best in the world. Okay, but yeah, the bombers are amazing, man. Like, you can't not have these things in S tier, obviously. Conif Blast Drone. Where do you put the Blast Drone? Rust bucket. No. We're not gonna put it in rust bucket. But like Carrier's definitely right. I mean, these things were just insane in vanilla, but in Jirachi they're not quite so ridiculous. So we can't be putting them in S tier. We can't be putting them in S tier. But I mean, like they're definitely okay. They're fun units, aren't they? Yeah, they're fun units. They've got to be, right? Yeah, but the Con of Carrier gets the rust bucket spot, so yeah, there's nothing that can be done about that. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Okay, by the way, Con F Railgun, rust bucket. All right, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? And this makes me so angry. But in the production queue, the railgun is on, what is it, T, right? But for Con F, it's on E or something. It's like on a different freaking key. It's so freaking annoying. I hate that. There's nothing more annoying than that. And actually, for that measure, we're gonna have to put the assault railgun down here too, because that's the reason why that happens. I hate that. I hate it. Okay, so that's why Con F railgun gets F tier. So, yeah, screw that unit, alright? Okay. What are we on now? Production cruiser? I can't possibly say this is a fun unit, and that just sounds funny. So that just has to go in the good tier, right? I mean, where else can it go? But, like, it can't heal things, so it's not as good as Soban. And Con F goes second because Con F is always second. They're bad. Okay, Galzian Sandskimmer. Now there's an S tier, my friends. Oh, no, you're right. The Con F PC does mobility support. Yeah. But I don't want to put it ahead of Galzian. Okay, it has to be done, though. In fact, honestly, maybe even... No, it can't be ahead of support cruisers, because those things actually heal units. That's way better. But yeah, Galzian Sandskimmer gets Sejuk Zone, and then Con F Sandskimmer is gonna get, No, it's gonna get great. I mean, this is a great unit, alright? It's a great unit. But it's not a Galzian Sandskimmer. It just isn't. That's true. But you get what I'm saying, like, you know, it has more value. Racist? Yeah, I mean, clearly. But what are you gonna do about it? Probes are great units, but they're gonna be... I'm just gonna say it right now, the probes are gonna be on the bottom of the great units tier, right? Because they are great units, but, like, they don't do any damage, you know what I'm saying? So... Oh no, dear. Oh, that's hilarious. And we're gonna have to put the AA turrets on good tier as well. Although, you can see Coalition's winning because Soban clearly doesn't have its own skin there, so, yeah. So that's, you know, that's very sad, but that's just how it is. Okay, how about these 3 pixel LAVs here? I mean, LAVs are great units. They're great units, you know. In fact, honestly, I have often felt that they are better than, and they have their own skins. They go here. I've often felt that they're better than Sandskimmers, but I'm not totally sure. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly can't decide, so we're just gonna leave it how it is. No, but they do have more range. That's the thing, like, it's so close between LAVs and Sandskimmers that it's really hard to put them anywhere. Okay, Con F Interceptor has to go on the great units tier. And Galzian Interceptor, not quite as good. We're gonna put it on good units. And the reason for that has to be the way that you can hide the air tech, right? That's just way too powerful for Con F. So they definitely go up onto A+ there. And then the bombers are like, they're fun, but they're not really good. So we're gonna put them here, and Conif obviously always goes second. Yeah, he will too. He means it. No, but this looks good to me. You know, this looks good to me. Okay, trash units. All salvagers are trash units, man. They rummage through the trash. That's literally what they do. That's their job. Gaussian has to come first. Yeah, but they're much more difficult to use. I mean, heavy railguns are just like, they're just the core of the army. Do you know what I'm saying? And assault railguns can't quite be that good. But they are good units. So we're going to put them like ahead of support cruisers, but behind ACs. That's where we're going to put them. That's where we're going to put them. I hate to say it, but the Conif missile ship really does win here because the Conif missile ship really does win here because it has the mobility support. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're not gonna put it in like different tiers. I think we're just gonna say, you know, after PCs and such, and then Gaussian comes second. And then, by the way, guys, did you know there was once a time when the direct fire barrage ability for missile ships could hit air units? I can't remember what game this was, but there's some clip that I made on my channel where you actually see that happen in like a real tournament match. Like, a bomber is flying and a missile ship direct barrages on some other units, and the bomber flies through it and dies. Okay, let's see. Coalition and Soban missile batteries. I don't know, man. You kind of just never want to build these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they go in trash tier, honestly. They're not bad. It's just that they're trash. you get what I'm saying there? I mean, surely that makes sense, right? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, well this is correct and good. But unfortunately, if we want to make this like a presentable tier list, we are gonna have to move the Conif carry out of the rust bucket spot. So you know, I still freaking hate the fact that these railguns are on like the wrong key, but still. I think the Conif carrier actually goes ahead of Coalition Saban. Because when you're playing, also we can change this now, I guess. When you're playing Conif, right, like your carrier can be, contributing to the fight even before you invest in a whole lot of carrier power just with those missiles. You know what I mean? And also, it's the best carrier on defense in the early game. So I think the Conif carrier actually probably goes up ahead of Coalition Saban. And you were asking about the Saban railgun. They actually are just better than other railguns. Their DPS is higher. I can't remember by how much, but it's definitely better. Indeed, indeed. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. This is good and proper, you know? This is good and proper. Let's take a screenshot of it.